What's up, everybody, and welcome back to more Ace Attorney Investigations 2! Kay is being accused for murdering what's-her-face that I forgot her name already. God damn it, I'm good with names, but we'll find her name in a bit. But yes, Kay is being super nice and saying, it's gonna be okay, don't worry, don't defend me, and it's really disturbing when she's like this. Anyway, what are you saying, Kay? You can't just go along with them, pal!
But I don't remember anything. What if I really did kill that woman and then forgot about it? If that's true.
Oh god, I hate that freaking sprite.
Acknowledgement is the goddess' mercy. Atonement is her will. The goddess of law will surely praise you for your prudence.
Do you make any decisions for yourself, Courtney? Sebastian and Judge Courtney. If you believe she is the culprit, on what basis do you make your accusations? Unless I'm completely convinced of your explanation, I will not obey your orders. Fine! Have it your way! Now sit tight and listen to the perfect reasoning of the best! Oh boy. I am the best in the world. No one else can do what I do. Yes, that's why I was first to realize that Kay Faraday is the culprit. She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something. In other words, she's the only one who could have killed Miss Crane. This logic's as awful as ever, sir. Harsh words coming from you, detective. It's true. I asked for some basis to your claims, yet your reasoning has told me absolutely nothing.
However, we have no evidence to prove she didn't do it either.
Don't worry, Kay. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle. You think my deductions are some kind of miracle work?
You'd better not disappoint me, understand, Miles Edgeworth? Because if you do, this whip of mine won't stay silent.
Rebuttal! Alright, well, let's press on everything. What does that have to do with anything, though? Already, I've noticed two contradictions in your testimony. My reasoning is flawless. It doesn't contain even a single contradiction. The number of contradictions has just increased to 3. Oh, I get it! This is all part of your plan to mislead me, isn't it? Well, too bad, because the best will not be led astray. Yes! Oops, sorry. If you believe Kay is the culprit, then I would like to hear the basis for your reasoning. Wahaha! Just sit back and be in awe of my brilliant deduction. Nothing escapes the watchful eye of the best. Before I had even laid eyes on the crime scene, no, before I was even aware of this case. Yes, I knew that she was the culprit. Yow!
Basis of your reasoning.
Yes, ma'am. Well. To steal something. Steal what exactly? That's,
What Kay Faraday tried to steal was a file. Its contents, to be exact. An investigation report regarding Prosecutor Edgeworth. Do you have any evidence to prove she needed something like that? I am not the one who needs to present evidence. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
Yes. I suppose that may be true.
What?
At any rate, Sebastian, please continue your reasoning. Do you have any evidence to prove that no one else but Kay could have committed the crime? Nope! Sebastian, let me tell you what would be the best thing for you to do. Look into any other possible suspects besides Kay, right now, post-haste. The best thing for me to do? Look into any other possible suspects.
According to the preliminary reports, there were no traces of anyone else besides her.
Even so, isn't it too premature to declare that she is the culprit?
Declaring that she isn't so early into the investigation is a little premature as well, is it not?
If only I had evidence that could prove Kay's innocence. Good grief. There is a limit to how much you can falsely accuse someone.
It's fine, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have to...
Fear not, Kay. The truth will reveal itself soon enough.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Kay couldn't have murdered Miss Crane. If I can just prove that, she will be clear of suspicion. Alright, now we're going to present the key card because, I don't think you can break into this. You need a key card. It certainly sounds like you are quite familiar with this room. The best man for the job should know all about the best places. Unfortunately, it seems that you are not the best man for the job. Are you mocking me? That's for you to decide. You didn't even know about this key card, did you? Of course I know about that. You needed to enter this room. Huh? Was it really needed?
This foolish fool simply doesn't know when to give up!
Whip him good. Ouch! Sebastian, do you really suspect Kay? That's right! She's the only one who could have done it! Well then, allow me to ask you. Since this room can only be entered by using a key card, how did she enter the room without one? Well... She probably used this and that and... Sebastian, please. Oh? Did you pull a muscle? Allow me to explain then. The door could only be opened by members of the PIC, which means...
Yes, that's correct.
She conceded so easily.
Take a look at this. It's a record of this room that I investigated just a while ago.
Another person had come in before her.
At 12:52 a.m., the door was opened using Miss Crane's keycard.
Okay, that's cool, but what about the one above it?
It's probable that the killer entered the room together with the victim, Miss Crane. After entering, the situation must have soured, leading to the murder.
Your logic holds, but it is still merely conjecture, and it would imply that the killer and the victim were acquainted. No way, pal! Kay doesn't even know the victim!
That is merely an assumption on your part, unless you have any evidence to prove your claim. Evidence is everything, in court and at the crime scene. Without it, your argument is invalid.
In that case, I trust that you have evidence
To prove that Kay for a day and the victim were connected. Of course.
Oh shit, she's gonna use the book. What?
This letter was discovered by Dr. Young and Miss Crane's breast pocket.
The victim's belongings. Why did she withhold such vital evidence until now? Could it be she was waiting for the perfect time to reveal it? Come to think of it. And the candelabra dealt the final blow. Estimated time of death is late last night. What is it, Justine?
While I do appreciate your enthusiasm, perhaps you should give your tongue a rest. You might pull a muscle. I'll read it for you. To Miss Crane, thank you so much for helping with my plan. I'm glad that we can help each other get what we want. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Please get revenge for 12 years ago. Kay. In other words, Kay for a day and Miss Crane were accomplices.
I think that letter was forged.
They probably planned to steal something from this room.
Preposterous.
Wait! That means the main culprit is... It's still Kay for a day, of course. It just means her crimes have increased by yet one more.
Oh boy.
I'm the main culprit?
Don't believe her, Kay! It's all a bunch of nonsense! There's no way Kay would do something like that!
Nonsense? Not at all. The evidence speaks for itself. Wouldn't you agree?
I knew that they wouldn't suspect Kay unless they had some sort of proof, but to think they would actually have such decisive evidence. Nicely done, Justine!
Thank you very much.
Your explanation is still insufficient. I cannot accept such an argument.
Sebastian, would you please leave this to me?
All right, make sure you shut Mr. Edgeworth up once and for all. I can't allow their allegations to gain any more momentum. I must turn it around here.
The relationship between Kay Faraday and Miss Crane is as documented in the letter. She roped Miss Crane into assisting her with her plan. However, for some reason their partnership broke down. Miss Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath she managed to retaliate. Here, her parting gift is this letter, which she tucked safely away in her left breast pocket.
Sure about that? Her testimony is even better than ever. Maybe the most perfect it's ever been, sir. Are you gonna be alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course.
How unsightly, Miles Edgeworth! Save your stoic act for some other time.
Miss Von Karma, just whose side are you on?
I'm on nobody's side, Scruffy. When searching for the truth, it's best not to take sides.
Watch what you say, Miss Von Karma, or else Mr. DeBest is gonna... Best, you say? Well, I can tell you that the side I'm on is always the... Ah!
How irritating!
Well, I suppose that's one thing we can agree on. Yeah. Alright, let's press on everything. And just what kind of relationship did Kay have with the victim?
In the letter she wrote, "Thank you so much for helping with my plan." Their relationship should be quite obvious. That's right.
Press again! I would like to hear about Kay's alleged plan in more detail.
Just as she wrote in the letter, she wanted to steal something.
What's more, the sender of the letter is Kay Faraday, so it's obvious who the main culprit is. That letter could have easily been forged. It doesn't prove that she planned to steal anything.
If memory serves me right, wasn't she a great thief?
She's taking a break at the moment.
I doubt there is any thief who would inform a prosecutor about their upcoming crimes. Perhaps she simply returned to her trade without you knowing.
I suppose I have no means of denying that possibility.
Kay Faraday planned the theft and Miss Crane got caught up in it.
For some reason, you say. It seems your explanation isn't very clear.
I'm sure the reason will become clear upon further investigation. But more importantly, there is no evidence to prove that Kay Faraday did not commit this crime.
While there is some evidence to suggest that she committed a crime, none of it can truly be called decisive evidence.
What about the letter that shows their complexity and the scene of the crime? I think it's fair to say we cannot decisively rule out the possibility that she committed the crime.
Do you have any evidence to prove that Kay was the murderer? Haven't you been listening? We've been saying that this letter is the evidence. Oh, and where in the letter does it say that she planned to murder the victim? Huh? Oh, well that's... I've got it! It's a hidden message written in invisible ink that can only be read by heating it up.
Sebastian, I wouldn't get your hopes up for something like that. The goddess of law will surely praise you for your prudence.
Do you make any decisions for yourself, Courtney? Sebastian, and Judge Courtney. If you believe she is the culprit, on what basis do you make your accusations? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to more Ace Attorney Investigations 2! We Kay is being accused for murdering what's-her-face that I forgot her name already. God damn it, I'm good with names, but we'll find her name in a bit. But yes, Kay is being super nice and saying, it's gonna be okay, don't worry, don't defend me, and it's really disturbing when she's like this. Anyway, what are you saying, Kay? You can't just go along with them, pal! Unless I'm completely convinced of your explanation, I will not obey your orders. Fine, have it your way. Now sit tight and listen to the perfect reasoning of the best. Oh boy. I am the best.
But I don't remember anything. What if I really did kill that woman and then forgot about it? If that's true.
Oh god, I hate that freaking sprite.
Acknowledgement is the goddess' mercy. Atonement is her will.